Right. We are getting there. We're getting there. So, I'm here, yes. Right. We're on YouTube. Jen, shall I get rid of the Zoom? Do we need the Zoom? No need for Zoom. Bye-bye, Zoom. Done. Right, let's get rid of that one. Sorry, people. Okay, we're going to edit from here. Right, we're ready. Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Galactic Light Center and 5D Journey. First time I'm doing this, kind of on my own a bit. I've got my little buddy on the chat, Jen. She's helped me get here. Anyway, so we are going to go live every Sunday and Wednesday from now on. Now's the time. And what are we talking about today? Well, this is an amazing channeling. This is channeled. It was channeled in my kitchen. I was literally making dinner for the kids. And I was like, right, what are we going to talk about today? Because I had a plan. And I was like, but I've talked about this already. Like, why are they going to listen to this again? And all of a sudden, I was just getting, I was like, oh, whoa, wait, I've got to write this down. So I've got my little notepad next to me. So if my eyes divert, forgive me, that's what it's all about. So basically, we were here to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today is the ascension. Having a ascension buddy, which is very cool. I have one. And also I want to talk about getting the gift. One will lead into the next one. Anyway, so the first thing I wanted to talk about today was the ascension. What is it? Now, I will talk from my understanding and my capacity, which seems to be okay because my ascension buddy gets all the galactic downloads and we work together really, 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 really closely. And it's a little bit of a ping pong match. We are constantly getting information, swapping information, validating each other's information. So this is what I was coming up with, and this is how we work. And it's 11:8 on the clock, and my angel number is 11. So what I wanted to talk about today, the ascension is an evolution in humanity. And this is very much like, why are we doing this shadow work? What's all that about? So, yay, hey Keela. I love you so much. Right. So why are we doing this shadow work? Basically, it's human evolution. The galactics were very, very, very clear. Or whoever I'm getting channeled from, I need to find out. But I'm getting channeling from somewhere, so let's just go with it, right? And we definitely, I can confirm we are definitely getting channelings from Archangel Michael. And Robin's been coming through thick and fast these last few days. So anyway, let's just go with it. And it basically said, I was like, well, why should people do this shadow work? And they literally said human evolution. Like, literally, do you want the same old shit that we've been having for eons? Or do we want to bring in this 5D earth? Do we want to bring in this heaven and earth perspective? And I say it's a perspective because through doing this work, which doesn't really feel like work, it's like, think of it as managing yourself, right? Through doing this work, I see my life changing and things around me changing, and more to the point where it's multiple times a day I'm going, this is heaven, this is heaven, this is heaven. And I'm living a very sort of average life, but I've got an extraordinary job. So think of it like that. So this is how the ascension is, the human ascension in evolution. We're going from the third paradigm to the fifth. We are literally jumping up massives. So they are, and I will have to stop and look at the little chats to make sure I'm not missing people's questions. So just bear with me today, right? First time, newbie. Anyway, back to the ascension. So and I'm really one for knowing how we do this in real life. Yeah, it's all very well us reading the articles and the blogs and getting the vlogs and everything else. And it's like, okay, how does this affect me in real life? I can daydream away about seeing fairies and unicorns and dragons and things like that. But then my kids are still screaming and I need to go and cook the dinner and I still need to hoover and clean the toilet sort of thing. So, you know, it's like, give me real world feeling, practical things in the real world, right? So this ascension is for you how to bring in your heaven on earth, how to make your life, how to turn your life around, okay? To use very understandable language that we all know and we've all kind of thought, how do I turn my life around? This is it. This is it. If you're not interested in the ascension, if you're not interested in anything else, if you want to turn your life around from being one that you're coping, surviving, it's okay, or we have good days, bad days, that sort of thing. If you want heaven on earth, literally as close as I could give it to you, heaven on earth, where you are saying, this is incredible, this is amazing, I feel like I'm in heaven, this is heaven, then this is what you do. And it's about knowing your ego, it's about recognizing it, how it shows up, tools how to deal with it, transcend it, and then literally sit back and enjoy. So this is what we are here. We've got the tools, we've got the know-how, we're telling you how to do it, we've got the website, we've got the, you know, chats, the live streams, all of it, we've got the tools. And it's like the galactics are like, choose pain or gain, what you're going to do. Same old shit. Heaven on earth, literally. Choose, make a decision, because if you're sitting on the fence, if you're kind of going, yeah, I know, but you're not going, okay, how do I do? This is going to sound cruel. You're not helping. There are so few people on this planet doing this work. There's loads are holding the light in terms of, you know, meditating, in terms of transcending negative stuff by being aware of it, by being realizing it serves the light and stuff like that. And that's really powerful. But in terms of breaking down the programming that we've had for so long, this is the ascension, by us going, I see what's happened, I see where I need to get to, I see how to do it, I see it happening, and now I need to do it. This is the ascension, this is what we need to do, and we're contracted to do this. If you're 144, and if you're watching this, you can pretty much reassure yourself you are 144, and I think you know it. This is what you are contracted to do. I'm getting this really kind of nice fire energy from them saying, this is your contract. Hello, wakey wakey. She's saying it loud and clear. So I'm doing a bit of a dance there. Da, 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 da. That's in my head. Anyway, so it's basically like choose caveman versus enlightened man. Excuse the sex, gender thingy. But it literally is it. If you want to see a new world, if you want to bring it in, this is it. And it's not even work. It's like, it's cool because it's about you, right? We're always interested when it's about us most of the time. We're certainly interested in, I think if anybody is asked, would you like to have an easier life? Would you like to have a better life? Would you like to know how to make things better for yourself? We'd go, yeah, right? Yeah. So that's it. That's like the hardest bit. Okay, if you want to do that, then you need to know what your ego looks like. And your ego is basically, unless you are in this day-long awareness of your power, your manifestation ability, and you making everything in your life amazing, including overcoming any upsets, any triggers, then you're in a good place. But if you're triggered, that's your ego. If you are judging, and that's different to realizing something's good and bad. If you're judging, if you're going, that's crap, that's bad. If you have a negative thing to say about anything, that's judgment, right? Then that's your ego showing up. And you know, your ego is, listen, I know I might be a little bit in my own camp here, and that's fine. But there's multiple parts of your ego, but I'm talking about the bit that is trying to look after you, look out for you. Transcendence, ascension is when you can say to that, I see the job you've been trying to do, and thank you for trying to do that job to the best of your ability, but I've outgrown you now. I know more now. I understand that it's my head-heart union and my heart capacity that is my power. It's like Superman and kryptonite, right? That's the kryptonite. Superman is like, I need to put on the pants outfit. I need to kind of do this, and I need to go. And I don't know, did he hold the kryptonite, eat it? I don't know what he did. Right? I'm not really a Superman person, but he knew his power was kryptonite. Your power is this and this union coming together, doing your ego work, having your tools, becoming trigger proof, becoming super you, becoming your higher self, right? That's the ascension. Because what happens is you raise your frequency so high, you are a beacon, and it comes right back to you, right? We all know it's energy. What you put out, you get back. So you raise your frequency. You can only do that when you're in love. You can only do that when you're overcoming the problems. When you're like, I'm not triggered. They're saying that, they're doing that. Okay, I can understand why. I put myself in their shoes. I can see where they've got there. They have information that they're acting on, and that's where they've got with it. Okay, you know, doesn't bother you. Things just wash over you now. And then you're able to, and this is where it probably get really interesting. You're able to manifest your dreams. You can manifest your dreams because you understand the way energy works. You understand the way the world works. You understand that what you put out, you get back tenfold, or at the right time. You understand that when you set your intent. I'll give you an example today. Me and my friend took my horses to a ride today. I haven't done this for a couple of years, a fun ride. And my biggest passion outside of this sort of work is horses, and I want to do eventing, just baby level stuff, right? Which is 3 different, like think of an athletic, like an athlete, and he does the running, the jumping, and the, I don't know, shot put or something like that. So it's a bit like that. You do 3 things. And you have to jump. And Michael's loves jumping, but I'm not very good at it. She's not very experienced at it. And we're going into a jump, and she's going into it fast because she's new. And I'm going, whoa, shit. And she's like, all right, let's not do it then. Last second, she's like, no, she's ducking out. So I went on this ride today, and we haven't done this for a long, long time. A lot of ducks lined up beautifully. Thank you, angels. And as I got on, I was like, thank you for her loving this. Thank you for her really enjoying it. Thank you for her not having any fear. I get really emotional saying that because we've had so much fear around things and experiences, and how she's going. She jumped these jumps today like she was a pro, like she'd done them 1,000 times before. We'd never seen them before. We'd never been to this place before. It was incredible. And it's been ricocheting in my brain all day going, how come today was so good? In fact, I know why today was so good. I set my intent. But it got to the stage now where I'm doing it so automatically, so easily. I don't even realise I'm doing it. And my day goes back. I'm like, this is incredible. Every element was incredible of today. And this is where we can get to, this is really where we get to. So this is your job now. Do this for you, for your kids. And the other thing, this is what I love sharing this, because when you do this for you, you heal yourself, you get happy. That heals somebody else. Just having somebody walk in an amazing mood lifts you. Even if you're having a bad time and somebody walks in and they're in this really like, oh, I'm great. Oh, wow, how come? How have you got so good, It spreads, like laughter spreads, like yawning spreads. It's contagious, but we need to do it in a good way. And then we can lift up other people's. We all know, we've all heard this 100 times now, more. When we raise our vibration, the collective benefits, right? This is how you do it. And you can do it so fast. And we get the gift. The way I can describe it is you get the gift. Heaven and earth is a perspective. When you realize everything is a gift, everyone is doing something to serve you and your highest embodiment. They're doing something, so you get to choose. Do I want to be brave? Do I want to be a chicken? Do I want to be patient? Do I want to be, right? Do I want to let rip and tell somebody what I think about them? Or do I want to just kind of go, how are they helping me? What do I need to do? Like, what's the next thing on my list of getting to be super you? Okay, I'd really like to be a little bit less, I don't know, less impatient, whatever, And if you just wait, you're in the now, you are thinking high frequency because you're thinking, what do I want to be? That's what the universe needs to know. It's like if the universe was there to answer one question is, who am I? Who do I want to be now? It's like, I can just like almost see this universe kind of going, yes, come on. This is what we're here for, right? The angels can't help you unless you ask them. Same sort of thing. So who do you want to be? And it really helps. And when you can put yourself in the other person's shoes and realize everyone's doing the best they can with what they've got, they're in their own little program. And all you need to do is go, how are they serving me right now? How are they being my angel? How are they being my angel? It's such a powerful question to ask. And it's literally like an elevator to the penthouse, to the top view. And when you get those gifts, we have a load of other tools to use as well, then literally this becomes easy. It's not shadow work anymore. The scariest part is deciding you're actually going to look at these things and transcend them. That's the scariest bit. So basically, we are here to make it our absolute mission to bring these tools and this service to you in every way, because my gosh, if there are so few people doing it now, we need to ripple this down to the 144, and then that ripples it down to the planet. It is us. This is what it looks like. We can do this. It's actually easy, and the divine have infused this with such joyous rewards so soon, so quickly, so early on. Imagine like you're really dreading a situation happening and it's coming up, it's happening, it's like hours away. And I was in this situation last week. I worked myself up into such a state because something very specific and fearful had literally knocked on my door. And that was it. I went off. My ego was trying to prepare me, but I went into an assumption frenzy. I got myself really worked up, and I reached out to my ascension buddy, love you, Jen, and she's like, have you pulled cards? I'm like, no. She's like, I'll pull cards. She's like, Nick, it's the sun. It's good. It's fine. I was like, wow. And I literally got to a stage where I had no control over this situation. I literally was like, Mom, I'm surrendering. God, like, help me with this. Help me. Help this be a good, outcome. And I was embarrassed because it was so not what I assumed it would be. It was, in fact, it was the flip, as always, right? But imagine you going into something and you're dreading it, in that you've got that sick knot in your stomach and you feel sick and you just want to be somewhere else, you've got the sweat, whatever it is, right? And then you set your intent, you just go, thank you, because you've got all that energy, right? Now put it to good use. Direct it well. Thank you for this going beyond good, beyond better. Thank you for, and it's got to be, and this is how you manifest. Thank you for, say it in the positive. Trust, surrender, that's it. And that means you're not having a specific outcome as a preference, so your energy isn't actually diverting to what you don't want instead. And then that's how you manifest. Now, I've got good at manifesting. I've got really good at manifesting. I've got stupidly good at manifesting. When I think about looking back at my life now, where I am today, I was manifesting this maybe 10 years ago. And I was kind of joking at the time. I was like, thank you, this bonkers, cool, crazy, exciting, fun, thrilling, fantastical life almost. I remember this night so well. I set my intent and then some. And you know what? It's come true. It's actually come true. I almost can't believe it, but I can believe, because this is now my life, right? And this is what I'm here to do with all my heart. I'm here to help you do this and help you help others to do this and share it. So it's bonkers cool. It's crazy cool. The rewards are insanely cool. And rather than that pain that you carry around like a bag full of bricks, you are like walking around going, I can't believe this really happened to me. I can't believe it's that good. But it is. This is really happening. Oh my God. And you say you're in heaven because you are. And that's why we say heaven on earth. It's a perspective. The gates of heaven and hell are the same thing. It's the same door. It's a revolving door, Remus. It's a mirrored revolving door. And when you walk up to that door and you go, I tried my best, I was in my heart, I did the work, I overcome my ego, I set my intent. And you just see this face smiling back at you because you go, you did it. I'm getting emotional now. And you're living your best life. Keela says, I saw a video that said to repeat every day as many times as it comes to you, show me how good it can get. Yes. I heard once someone say, the world is constantly answering your questions. Ask good questions, make them good. How good can it get? I always say, I'm setting my intent here, when life brings me something, it always gets brought to me way better than I can imagine it. And it does. I ask for something and it's way better. So it is, this stuff's real. That's what I want to say to you. It's real. And we can make that breakthrough. We are doing this. If it wasn't for the internet, I don't think this ascension would be happening. We can connect with others around the world. We can get info out. This is such an exciting time. But we kind of need to do the work. And it's not that hard. I'm here to say to you, it's not that hard. It really is quite easy. And you've got help. You don't have to do it on your own. This brings me into the ascension buddy thing. If you can find yourself an ascension buddy, they don't need to live in the same country. Mine lives on the other side of the country. But, if you can get in touch with people, if you can find somebody that you're prepared to, you just have a rapport with, and you can be honest and bare your soul a little bit. You don't have to tell them like all the nitty gritty details, but you can, having an ascension buddy. This is what the galactics say. I made notes, right? Ascension buddies, they help you. They encourage you. They let you see another perspective, because it's all about perspective, right? They let you see another perspective. And if you can open yourself up to listen to their perspective, that literally does that to the ego. You are saying, I want to hear you. What do you have to say? What are you seeing? They help you keep track of your progress. They remind you, go like, Nick, 3 weeks ago, you were doing this. Now look at you, or whatever it is, right? You can learn through their experience and they can learn through yours, vice versa. And you see so much more when you pair up with somebody. For me, I don't think my experience would have been 30%. All right, let's just go 50% of what it is if I didn't have an ascension buddy, if I didn't have someone I could talk to, run questions past, whatever it is, voice things. Because when you go to write something down, and if you can't find one, journal. They want you to journal, write it down, and just let that flow, let it come out, and you will really find you can flow and move this energy so much more if you have an outlet, right? I'm just going to check in with the comments. So, I love you, Keela. Yeah, cool. Yes, ask for your buddy. Yeah, absolutely. So if you haven't got an ascension buddy, ask for one. Say, Angel, send me someone I can talk to. Send me someone who can really help me through this. Absolutely. And they will. What she turns out. And, set your intent, wait and see. And listen to the messages, listen to the songs, get the syncs, listen to what the universe is saying back to you. So I think I'm going to keep it short and sweet today, because there's only so much I can say the same thing, right? And I just want you to be able to know that if you want your life to change in any way, yes, it can. This is a message direct, because actually whoever watches this now, later, it can get better than you could ever imagine. It can get better than your ego has ever been hurt. It can get more beautiful than you've ever thought possible. So how do you do that? You start, right? You basically ask for help, ask them for help, say, show me, guide me, get me the help, and it will come to you. And then listen to it, and then just do the prompts you're getting, okay? Yeah, I think that's all they want me to say for today. This has been my first YouTube thingy on my own ish. I've got my girls in the background here. Love you guys so much. To the special people in my life, you know who you are. I'm so honoured to know you. I love you so much. And we are bringing 5D in. We are doing it. It's happening. Love you. Leave comments if you've got questions. Join, go onto our Telegram channel. We've got Galactic Light Center, we've got 5djourney.org. Go onto that website as well, 5djourney.org. Got all the tools there. We have, we're going to be really building the website's in its final stages of, adding content into it and whatever. But there's definitely a lot on there that can help you already. And we're going to, for the Galactic Light Center, there's going to be more and more partners joining, more and more ways you can do your ascension. Different people will have different preferences. We have a 5D healing deck coming out. So this is going to be coming in the next few months, we hope. We're going to be live every Wednesday and Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. And what else is there to say? I think that's it. Yeah, get in touch. We love to hear from you. We love helping. So please don't think, and don't worry about money. Like, I just want to help people. Like, if you can donate something and you want to, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. We're here for you. This is what we're here to do for you, right? So we love you loads. Speak to you soon. Hear from you soon. Hopefully we see you Wednesday. And we'll make it a really cool session on Wednesday. Speak to you soon. Bye. Love you.